Hi guys, hope you're doing well out there today. I was having a chat with a friend of mine the other day about this subject and it got the wheels turning and made me think it might be quite a fun little video. So if we're being brutally honest with ourselves out there, I'm sure we've all been there where we decided to buy a new guitar or a new pedal or a new amp. It's going to be the missing piece of the tonal puzzle. It's what's been holding us back all this time. We're going to get it and everything's going to be right with the world. Only to realise that we probably should have been practicing rather than surfing on eBay. And I am guilty of this on a multitude of occasions, so I'm certainly not excluding myself. But it got me thinking about this particular pedal. And this pedal, without a doubt, has really improved my playing. And just to give you a little bit of context, I was just about to leave for a 5-month cruise ship contract playing bass, and which was great, really exciting. But I also wanted to make sure that I had the ability to play guitar, keep my chops up, practice, because I knew there'd be quite a lot of downtime. So I was looking for something small that I could use with headphones in my cabin and just jam away. And the pedal I stumbled across was this Zoom G1 On effects processor. And the reason this is so cool and that it's helped me so much is that it does have effects and amp modeling, but it also has a drum machine and a looper built in. So I'm certainly not someone that can sit there with a metronome and run scales all day. It's never been my thing. It never will be, which is, to my detriment. But I need like backing tracks or I need that time in to practice, but I need something to play off of. And short of downloading a whole library of tracks to take with me and then finding a way to get jam tracks and guitar into headphones, this just leaped out at me because you can basically create your own jam tracks. The amp modeling and stuff in it isn't exceptional, but it certainly gets the job done for personal practice. So I made a couple of patches while I was there, and this was the one that's been saved and I've been using all this time. It's based on a 2-rock model with a little bit of reverb and delay. It sounds like this. So as I say, it's nothing incredible, but certainly gets the job done. I also created a bass patch with a lower octave. So I could lay down the bass lines. But this pedal really comes into its own with this button. This is the rhythm looper button. So if you press it, you get your rhythm. And if you press it again, you get your looper. So you can set off your drum loop and then loop some guitar over the top of it and create your own jam tracks, run ideas and stuff like that. And if you run the rhythm track and the looper together, they're synchronized. So the timing is perfect, which is great for if you're trying to really hone in your timing. So let's just have a jam and I'll show you how it works. So it's already set to funk, shockingly enough. Let's make it a little bit slower. So you've got all kinds of patterns. So this is funk. But you've got all kinds of stuff on here. You've got punk. Heavy rock or hard rock. And there's a massive variety. Metalcore, punk, emo, funk rock, R&B, 90s soul, Motown. And it's even got just a static metronome as well. So let's go back to the funk. And then if we go across to the looper, it will then synchronize to the drum beat. So let me just put something together for you. So we've now got the bass on there and I can overdub some guitar. So now we're in play mode and we can just have a little jam over the top. And it's as simple as that. You can just layer up sounds as much as you want. As I say, there's loads of patterns in there. You can change the timing of the drum machine and all that stuff. And I just think it's a great thing to have around. It's never going to sound the most amazing thing in the world, but for really honing in on your phrasing and your timing, you can just create those loops and just practice. Especially having like really tight timing has always been important to me. So being able to run that kind of thing without just sitting there with a metronome all day, I actually feel inspired to play. And I think that is what really speaks to me, is actually having the inspiration to play. I can pick up a guitar and just have a noodle, but to have that free-flowing thing of putting ideas together, that's what really inspires me to get better. I have no association with Zoom whatsoever. I like their products, but I'm sure you can find similar ones on the market. Zoom probably have a much more updated version of this as well. But I just thought it was a thing to raise. If you're feeling a bit stuck in a rut, this can absolutely take you out of it. Because you can just pick a style that you don't normally play. Let's find something random on here. So ska, for example, I don't play ska, I'm not really into it, but it's given us this drum pattern. So if I go back, make sure I'm on bass, set the drums off, just record a bit of bass and just feel some ideas out over the top. So that's just an instant backing track there of something I wouldn't normally play. Just takes you out of your comfort zone. You can make as many mistakes as you want because you've got headphones on. Christ knows I made plenty in there. But, you know, it's just if you're feeling stuck in a rut, just grab something like this and it just opens up a whole new world of playing. Especially with the restrictions and stuff at the moment. I don't know how many of you are getting out to actually jam with people. Stay at home and play with yourself. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this little video, and check back in for more content coming very soon. Cheers.